Emily Fotopoulos. For my life philosophy, I feel the best quote to ever embody what it means to be me is actually from Scripture. Psalms 118:6. It was written by King David in 979 BC, and it states, "The Lord is with me, I will not be afraid, for what can man do to me?" While this is a very generic and oftentimes used quote, for me it's represents a lot more. I have high anxiety, more than most people, and finding my faith around my sophomore year, this quote gave me reassurance because just years earlier, when I was afraid of God and didn't want anything to do with someone like that, I found reassurance because I could not be hurt. I could not be hurt, like let down or anything like that. And this quote gave me so much reassurance. I was able to use my faith to help other people. A time when I was able to help people the most was actually right after I found my faith, about the summer before junior year. I met this girl named Jolie. She was 8, and she was terrified of heights. There was this thing called a sky swing. It is two large poles, probably 100 feet in the air, and you are pulled up by a four-wheeler and then dropped, and you swing back and forth. So obviously, she came to me and she's like, "I can't do it, I can't do it." And I was reading my Bible, and I came to her and I was like, "Yes, you can. You can." And I told her, and I held her hand, and I walked her up there, and she did it. She didn't go all the way up, but she overcame her fear, and she came back to me and she's like, "You helped me overcome my fear." After that, a couple of days ago, I found just how much I loved God and how much my passions had grown and what I wanted to do, and that was to help people. I am a writer, and a few days later, after I helped Jolie, I gave a chapel. In my chapel, I used that scripture, and I used another one from John, and I expressed how God can help you, help people, help others to get better, to feel more of themselves. And I remember after I gave my speech, I was crying because I was so overwhelmed, so overjoyed, so happy to have helped some other people, because I had other little kids walk up to me at the front of the stage saying, "You helped me. You helped me overcome my fear. I won't be afraid." And just from that, I realized where I needed to be in life. My purpose in life, I think I've always known. I always wanted to be a writer. I've always loved writing. I've always loved helping people. I went from being a veterinarian to help animals to a writer to realizing I probably need more than that to like just anything. While I am in a pre-law program, I'm also an English major. So in 10 years, I'm either going to be a lawyer battling it out for people in such horrible situations surrounded by injustice who need help and reassurance and love and support, or I'm going to be a writer or a children's minister. Because since I gave that chapel, I gave another one for my church in front of probably 2,000 people. I wrote 2 devotionals for my church, and I also wrote for my school. I have a calling, and it means so much to me. So in 10 years, I see myself in a lot of places, but I know that I will always be the person to fight for what I believe in and to use my voice to help others. Thank you.